What's good, everybody? It's your boy Keith Logan, and welcome back to another episode of the Wholesome Men podcast. But first, be sure to follow me at KLogan_70 on all social media platforms. And today, of course, I got my guys with me. I got Mitch. What's up, Mitch?
Y'all can go ahead and follow me at.
Too much.
Nah, y'all can follow me at Coach Mitchell 1914_.
All right, JLP, what's good with you?
You already know what it is. It's your favorite podcast member. Give me a follow on IG at JLP_63. Let's get it.
I was about to say, you gonna say let's get it. All right, and last but not least, Dr. B.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the People's Doctor, aka Raspy B. Follow me at Patty_4.
You gonna stick with it, huh? The Raspy B to the catch.
To the catch.
Hey, I'm about to stop giving out my shit. Niggas ain't following me.
You got
honestly,
you got all the followers, bro. That Justin.
That boy got 10K real followers.
But anyways, how was y'all weekend? I had a great weekend. We had a surprise birthday party for our brother Boston, and we also had another surprise birthday party. I don't know if the audience ever experienced. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Be quiet. I don't know if the audience ever experienced a surprise birthday party you threw for, let's say, a fellow co-host on this podcast, and a nigga never shows up to his own surprise party. Have anybody experienced that?
Yeah, I don't know too many niggas that a nigga that they was throwing a surprise birthday party for just didn't show up. That's different.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
And guess who all put it together? Dr. B put a lot of work in together, and I think you owe him a public apology, so this is your time.
No.
Dr. B, but Dr. B didn't plan it that well, though. Dr. B should have started a whole other.
All right, Mitch, you got your time to talk. You got your time to talk. Go ahead.
All right, so for the people listening, we had a group chat that one of our frat brothers, his girlfriend, started and was like, hey, surprise party gonna be here, this date, this time. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm there. I'm in the group chat. From the time I responded saying I'm gonna go up until this Saturday when it was supposed to be, I don't know when I got removed. So I'm like, okay, I'm expecting to be there, at the time she said. So I had a prior engagement to go to. My plan was to be there from 2 to 6, but I text Keith. FaceTime Keith was like, hey, bro, you still going? Keith like, we here. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
So
I stayed where I was at because I was already 52 minutes away out of Dallas. And so I was just like, man, this weird. They removed.
So basically you wasn't coming, regardless. Because I text you and said it starts at 6. At 12 o'clock.
I thought you were just saying that because you was being a nigga saying,
see, there it is.
Now we got excuses.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so really,
that's what it is.
Really, it was Mitch's fault. Mitch really just didn't want to kick it with his niggas, really.
That's all we wanted.
That's all it was.
No, that was the plan. Because I rode with somebody to the engagement I went to. I was like, hey, bro, ride with me, and we going to leave at 6, and you going to go with me to the other spot. He was like, all right,
hey,
bet.
what time y'all leave?
What time did we leave from the other engagement?
Yeah.
Maybe about 9.
Look at this.
Bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
The crazy part is though, like when everybody found out, nobody was shocked. It's like Mitch gone Mitch. That's at the end of the day.
Bro, Mitch.
y'all, like Justin
relax,
said,
bro.
Y'all should have left me in the group and made another group. And
that is true.
But you
that
knew,
is true.
But you knew to come somewhere.
I asked Dr. B the weekend before. I was like, hey, bro, if y'all planning a surprise, something, like, let me know. Because, I be moving around.
It's not a surprise.
That's not a surprise.
But that's why
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it was poor planning. But if that nigga wanted to kick it with y'all, he would have came and kicked it.
Y'all know the only thing that Mitch had to do? I said, Mitch, I'm flying to Dallas on Saturday. So just come to Boston and we gonna kick it. And he was like, all right. That's all you had to do. It didn't matter if you showed up.
Obviously, we feel some type of way, guys.
10 minutes late, like 10 minutes left for Boston, right? Let's say it was like 10 minutes left. You could have showed up in a surprise birthday party. Still would have went down.
Dr. B is hurt.
Yep.
All right. But you didn't show up at all.
So we got all our feelings out. We got all our feelings out on the table now.
You heard his
we ready to go, guys? All right, we're ready to go.
Do you feel bad, bro?
Let's hop into this podcast, fellas. So we got to talk about something.
No, you don't feel bad.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I do feel bad because, like I said in our group chat, I said nobody ever planned a surprise. So I'm appreciative for it though. I am for real. But it wasn't my fault. I ain't show up.
That's all you want to clear your name. All right, cool.
I gotta clear.
Let's hop into this podcast. All right. So I do want to talk about this Tory Lanez situation. Since the last episode we kind of had some some backlash, I could say. So Tory Lanez pretty much said in an interview with Joe Budden that he wouldn't mess with a girl or fuck with a girl that asked him to buy her expensive bags or stuff like that if she can't afford it on her own. So the last episode where we was talking about the 80-20 rule, it was a theory that 80% of women is just after money. So we kind of got some backlash. Well, not specifically me, because I was saying that's false anyway. But niggas saying pretty much that we're broke. That y'all some broke niggas. Not me, but y'all some broke niggas. So I wonder how you feel about that. Being called broke niggas first.
Well, I'm a broke nigga, so it don't bother me.
YBN. I mean, we got t-shirts that say YBN.
We did get t-shirts.
We got, young broke niggas. But I mean, how would I feel if a girl called me a broke nigga? I wouldn't give a fuck. What, would you care?
Fuck no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of see where Tory Lanez coming from. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with a girl, first of all, that says, oh, ew, you a broke nigga, I can't mess with you. First of all, that's no matter how much money I really have, I can be a multi-millionaire. If you already got that attitude, that's not the chick I want to be with at the end of the day anyway.
Nah, but what Tory Lanez was talking about was how girls would be kicking it with him and would ask him for like a Gucci bag or something like that.
And they can't afford it themselves.
Yeah, like, he's like, I can't be fucking with you if you're not in my tax bracket. Like, why are you asking me for that? That was really what stood out to me.
Yeah, I mean,
is that fair?
I personally am not very materialistic, so I don't think that I would be with anyone that is materialistic or, just wants to have things. I don't mind buying things, but I kind of agree with Tory Lanez. If you want me to buy you a Gucci bag, can you buy it yourself?
Yep.
And if she can buy it herself, then okay. Then that's cool. I want to buy you things and I think we also really need to look at framing this conversation from just a girl you just meet on the street versus a girl that you are like dating. Because I don't care what tax bracket I'm in. If I just met you, I ain't buying you shit.
Not shit.
I don't care what tax bracket. So I think this is
It's problematic though.
Well,
that's not problematic. That's real.
Buying shit.
I mean, with me,
some girls will say it's problematic. Go ahead.
As far as the materialistic stuff go, like all right, Gucci bags. Gucci bags, 2, 3, shit, some $4,000 clothes, expensive like that. Like, honestly, like, all right, cool. Even if you do got enough money to buy that, if you buy that, is that all the money that you got? Like, what you got in your bank account? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got 3 to 4 times that in your bank account, you don't need to be spending that shit. Like,
that's why she asking you for it, nigga.
That's where the tax bracket talk come from.
Like, that ain't.
She asking for it because she can't afford it, bro. There ain't too many girls that's asking for stuff that actually got it. Because if she want it, she just gonna go get it. That's how I feel.
Is it even problematic to say that I only fuck with girls in my tax bracket? Is that fucked up?
No, nigga, that's real.
I mean, I don't.
I think if you're making a certain amount of money,
I think there's certain risks associated.
And you have a certain amount of fame. So for him, he's got to make sure that the girls he's dating is not only after him for his fame and money.
That's why celebrities date
for
celebrities.
Us, ain't nobody after my fame or money.
Yeah, we're going to speak it into existence.
Yeah, and one day we'll be rich, right?
On me.
We all going to be multi-millionaires.
Big facts.
Big facts.
Money making Mitch already there.
Yes, sir.
Money making Mitch, I need a money making.
But we ain't buying no lady nothing.
But I feel like there is a double standard because we will catch heat if, let's say, a girl that's well off, that's a lawyer, or a doctor, she making $500K a year, and she buy you stuff or buy you a Rolex stuff. That girl will get chewed the fuck out. So I feel like it's a double standard there too.
Chew the fuck out for what? Buying me something?
Their family be like, that's a broke nigga you fucking with. Don't fuck with that nigga. Or your homegirls, why you paying for that nigga? He not in your tax bracket. You won't catch
At
the
the
same
end of the
heat.
day, if she's still fucking with me, then she's still fucking with me. I wouldn't care what her friends is saying.
But what happened? She started getting in the ear and stuff like that. You see, now you agreeing with the girl side now. Now you kind of conflicting yourself now. I said conflicting yourself. Whatever. You know what I mean. You want to get what you said.
Go ahead, bro. I know you got something to say. No, because I just think like if. Go ahead, bro.
I don't disagree.
What's the question? Ask the question again.
Yeah, I don't disagree with Keith. I think it is a double standard, but I think what it falls down to is, people should be able to buy what they want to buy for the people that they love. But if we're only with people to get things, woman or man, or trans, because we never mentioned that.
Or what? What you just saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with trans. Keep it pushing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
So regardless of what your sex is, buying gifts just to buy gifts and only gifts is problematic, no matter what you are. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
True.
Buy some gifts because it's out of love, out of something that you want to do. And I think that celebrities probably have a different take on relationships than like people who are not famous or have lots of money. So
if there's a celebrity that's with somebody that's not famous, it's because that person was there before they was famous.
Because
they ain't gonna date nobody that's a regular person that's not gonna look at them for the figure that they are.
True.
That's why celebrities date celebrities, because they both understand the lifestyle.
And then some girls, kind of speaking on like getting bags and stuff, some girls would just seduce those niggas with money on purpose to get what they want, and they do it for a living. And I low-key think that should be fraud, low-key. Like, straight up fraud. Like, niggas get caught up every day for fraud. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Holy nigga.
Man, we have
So we're gonna talk about
niggas
who got caught for frauding a woman as a romantic love interest and getting money out of her. You all don't think that that's fraud or is wrong? Like,
I say it should be the same energy kept. Like we kind of know a nigga that we're familiar with that recently got caught up with fraud, and low key. It's public information. It was in the New York Times and all that shit.
What was it? Let's tell the audience.
So pretty much, what it was is that he was running I guess so much a scheme where he would meet women online and get them to purchase some things or gift cards and send them their stuff, and send them money and stuff.
That's not even fraud.
I
feel
if
like
you do it, fraud is when
like,
you get money or acquiring goods from somebody deceptively, and that's fraud. That's the definition of fraud. If a girl is deceptively trying to seduce you and get you out your money, that should be fraud too.
Them niggas.
By the definition.
But them niggas the 6 niggas total together.
Well, I know there's levels to it. Don't get me wrong.
$2 million. So yeah, they should probably.
It don't matter. That shouldn't matter, bro. That shouldn't matter. If I game you out of $500K, I got you. It don't matter what I told you.
So you saying it shouldn't be fraud?
Enough to give me that? Like, nah, hell no.
That's morally wrong.
Like, nigga, the country morally fucked up.
So if it's morally wrong, should more girls get caught up with that?
I see.
So okay.
Them niggas is called sugar daddies. So it's okay. That's the acceptable part.
That's what it's called. It's called sugar daddies. It's not fraud. It's sugar daddies.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, there is a service that's being offered, and as a return for that service,
What's the service?
The sugar daddy is saying, I want companionship or sex or whatever that is, right?
Okay.
Operating within the legal confines, but usually it's you're my side piece. We go on dates. You give me companionship. Okay. The woman is saying, if I go on dates with you or play as your girlfriend or go to these functions with you, what do I get in return as being someone that's on your sidearm? That she's renting a service. So it's not fraud because she would normally say, well, for me to go on a date with you, that would be $500. Now, if he's dumb enough to pay for it, that's on him because he's well aware of the services. Whereas in the other case, where the man was defrauding the woman.
Yeah.
She didn't know anything. She thought she was getting a wholesome guy.
Well, that's not fraud because
so
fraud is the term of deception. The deceptiveness. If it's up front, okay, that's not fraud.
Right.
Sugar daddy. But some niggas turn into sugar daddies without even knowing. That's what I'm talking about.
So you telling me if I meet a woman today, we exchange numbers. I get the text her, I like you, we hanging out, she giving me money, and she give me $5,000 over the course of a month, and I drop her. That's fraud.
No.
I mean, it depends on if you deceptively did it or not. Like,
So
you did it on purpose.
So the difference is if a person knows. So like Dr. B was saying, like a sugar daddy knows that he's a sugar daddy. He knows what he's providing and what he's getting in return. So it's okay. But
so when a guy dealing with a woman, like who can prove that legally? Like, oh, you knew the time you met her, you didn't. Like in court, I can say, oh yeah.
Probably how consistently you like doing it, bro. Like if you're just getting money and running it up, yeah, they probably gonna get caught up, bro.
But that's my business though. Like that's my business. Like that's my business.
That's pimping.
That's my personal. That's my
argument.
Oh, that's your business.
That's what I'm saying. If girls can do it, can dudes do it too?
If a guy is stupid enough to give a girl $5,000 over 2 weeks, and the lady is stupid, like you just stupid. Like that's your law. Like that ain't got nothing with nobody. Like,
but one knows in advance and the other one doesn't know. And this is what the intent of fraud is.
What's the no?
That the woman doesn't know that she's being defrauded. She's thinking like, oh, this nigga like me, so I'm giving him money.
My thing is, legally, how are you going to prove that in court? Like, oh, he knew he didn't like her when he got her number. Like, no.
Well, one, we can ask you, and if you lie under perjury, you can lie.
Niggas lie every day.
Niggas lie under oath every day, nigga.
Right.
All the time. Niggas be under oath, be lying, bro.
It's wrong. It's wrong. One with intent.
I don't think the FBI should be scooping niggas over this shit though.
Feds got my niggas,
like
man.
The FBI pulling up to this shit, bro. That's top. That's FBI. That's top. That's beyond me. That's beyond.
Like, bro, you got niggas.
These girls be scamming.
From real life scamming shit. Like
all y'all niggas been scammed. Y'all just didn't report it. Pretty much.
I ain't never.
I feel like it ain't gonna go through in the.
I ain't never in my life been scammed before.
All right.
Ever in my life.
I ain't never, no.
Why your debit card not working?
You sound like you. What you talking about, bro? My debit card do work.
Oh, okay.
Turning that bitch up. I got Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, all that shit. In the
Anyways,
yeah, I got guap.
Anyway, speaking of money and let's say relationship wise and stuff like that. So, speaking of, let's say we are at work and you meet a chick that you kind of feeling at work and y'all on the other side of the building, you make eye contact, y'all don't have the same direct manager, so y'all meet at a bar one day, and after the bar, club, or whatever y'all at, y'all get it popping, y'all have sex.
Oh man.
Do y'all think y'all can have an active, this is hypothetical by the way, y'all think y'all can have an active sexual relationship with a coworker and actually make it work?
And active,
for
like
sure.
Like consistent?
You said for sure? All right, Mitch, explain.
So, depending on where we work at, shit, we might can do it at work.
You work at a school.
We can do it at work.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, okay.
Coach Mitchell.
That's wild, bro. You different.
I ain't never did nothing like that at work.
All right, you get. Appreciate you protecting your ass. Appreciate you.
But no, I'm being serious.
It's consistent, like you consistently fucking, or like
let's
every
say y'all
now
have
and
a
then
little
fuck.
situation, maybe every now and then.
Are feelings involved?
Nah, let's just say y'all.
Then yeah, you can.
Cause I ain't gonna lie.
But there's gotta be something set before it happens though. Like you gotta
be discussing.
You gotta set the standard before the shit happen. Cause then when feelings get involved and then you cut it off, shit gonna be miserable.
I feel like that's tough. I feel like if you messing around, it's probably always gonna.
Mitch gonna go to a school 45 minutes away.
Yeah,
like far.
Yeah, I feel like it's always gonna be feelings involved, and then
not always. Not if you set a standard. You let them know.
It's always gonna be
don't
feelings
give them
involved.
no more. Don't give them no more than what you told them you was gonna give them. Don't give them no more.
It's always gonna be some type of feelings involved, bro. It's just like
you got the fart, nigga.
No, I had to turn this camera on, bro. Stop looking
That
at
nigga
us.
did stand up for a while, huh?
I think it got up to first.
Stinky
I was
booty,
turning.
booty ass.
Nigga, we recording. Relax. But anyway, back on topic. So, damn, what was I about to say? So we getting physical at work. Damn, you made me lose my fucking concentration.
Now, Keith, you can't be getting physical at work, building planes and shit.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. All right, that's what I was gonna say. So I ain't gonna lie, when I first got to my job in corporate America, there was an incident where some 2 employees got fired for getting caught fucking in a conference room. So that's why I low key was thinking about this. Bold as fuck.
That shit bold as hell. Niggas just be getting
Now
one
you
off.
can't do shit like that.
Work.
Of course you gonna get fired. I don't know if it's a. What's
you know
up?
how horny you gotta be to do
Facts.
it in the conference
In the
room.
conference room.
And get caught.
Imagine fucking in the
lock the door.
Imagine fucking in the conference room and your boss walk in.
That's probably what happened.
Like
I don't
your
know
boss
the
walk
details
in,
of it.
or niggas had a meeting and like 20 motherfuckers walk in that bitch, you mid stroke.
Just mid-stroke, legs in the air.
Like I said, you gotta be like
Ass out.
you gotta be a different type of horny. Like
Different, like
You don't want to say you can do it wherever you work.
You had to get one in. Had to.
if you got like a private, your own little office where people can dip in, you can lock the door. Oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Even then, you can lock your door and
yeah.
close the blinds and shit. Yeah.
I would never do that at work though. I feel like I'll be too scared, honestly.
I mean, if you the boss, ain't nobody gonna say shit.
True.
I feel like if I'm just doing my thing at work, I gotta be at the top, like at the top.
I'll say
People can't say nothing about it. Like they know it, but they can't do nothing about it. If
At the top, getting the top.
getting the top.
honestly, I would never really have a sexual relationship at work unless I knew this person beforehand and they start working at my job. It's too much risk.
So y'all niggas not gonna acknowledge that bar I just had, bro?
What he said? I don't care about your bar.
He said at the top, getting top.
I heard that shit.
I said in my flip flops.
That's the worst part.
Wow, bro. We should lay a track now, bro. But anyways, I don't think I would personally have a relationship. It's too much risk, bro. Like niggas, like I said, niggas gonna catch feelings. Niggas gonna be. You can easily get reported for some shit if you doing stupid shit like that. Of course, fucking in a conference room. And
Bro, if the chick crazy, she crazy.
that's what I'm getting to. Like,
if she know where you work, if she know where you live, what kind of car you drive, you fuck regardless if she that damn crazy. So
yeah, then
because
she
even if
start
she
messing
don't
with
work
your
with you,
job.
she still can call your damn job.
Yeah, she started tampering with your job and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get you in trouble with your manager. You fuck over her life and stuff. And I know this is a all black male podcast. So what happened if you messing with a white woman? I feel like there's another risk involved, another layer. I'm gonna keep it real. We gotta keep it 100 on this podcast. This is a risk messing with white women in today's culture. With athletes getting fucked up, us niggas can get fucked up over the job too. One report, we out of there. We don't have no job for the rest of our life. We can catch a case.
I feel like you know the vibes though. I feel like you see red flags ahead of time before things go to where they go. At least me personally, like if I'm fucking with somebody, you see how they are and they behavior. So if I feel like if I gotta think twice about it, it's probably not it. For me, that's how I maneuver.
I just recently had me a red flag. Bloop, bloop.
Exactly.
What happened, bro?
I'm gonna read it to y'all.
ahead.
Yeah.
This is from the.
Oh shit, we got the.
See. So I was talking to this. I ain't even gonna say we was talking. We exchanged numbers, hung out a couple times, and so she wrote me, and I was asleep, and so I didn't respond, and so she wrote me. No, she texted me, was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you not fucking answering the phone, all this crazy stuff." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I was asleep."
How long have you known her?
We had each other number for less than a week.
Wow.
Like if I got her number on that Friday, this was maybe like that Thursday. And I was like, oh, hell nah. And then she sent me these long paragraphs like, I'm not crazy. I just was concerned.
That means I'm crazy as fuck.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, nah, baby, we can't do that. Like,
Yeah, bro. She showing you that in 6 days? Just imagine if you kicked it with her for a month and cut it off. Oh, she about to be at your crib every day, knocking on your door, fighting any chick that trying to come into your crib.
See, but that's why now I'm questioning to bring chicks to my crib. Like, this the first car I got that ain't got keys.
So
nigga.
you be pulling up on
Bro.
Hold on, bro. You be pulling up on them?
It depends.
That's a
It
setup.
I feel like sometimes I don't want people at my house. And this nigga said, y'all didn't catch that. They said, this is my first time my car didn't get
Real
keyed.
talk.
This is my first car that didn't get keyed. Bro, that's what another thing I want to talk about. I always say this to y'all niggas. Y'all niggas love that shit. Y'all love that crazy shit. Y'all like attract women like that. And y'all love that
crazy shit.
Mitch?
I don't like the cars getting keyed though.
Okay. But everything else is valid. All right.
Everything else is cool.
You like that shit. You like a chick to threaten you with a knife and shit. I'll kill you if I see you with another chick. That's not a red. Niggas don't recognize red flags. We ask because we love that shit and we dumb until we actually die.
Y'all
and then we die.
Nigga, I don't love that shit. What you talking about? I don't deal with crazy, bro. I don't deal with crazy. You save yourself from that. You get yourself. I know. Cars getting keyed, tires getting slashed, all that. I'm not a part of that.
But I guess it's a risk reward because some niggas say that crazy chicks have the best sex. You know, I don't know if that's true or not.
Some of these niggas crazy too. Like we said last time on the last podcast. Like, have you ever read your homegirl let you like read her messages? Like,
wow.
Yeah. Like I've had female friends show me their messages of like niggas like tripping out and stuff, and like niggas be like, I killed myself if you don't answer the phone.
Oh God, niggas do be doing that shit. But it be the same niggas on social media like, fuck that bitch. I don't fuck with that hoe. But niggas be the same niggas be in the phone talking about, I'm so sad, I miss you so much.
Yeah, I think these niggas be more in their feelings than the women do.
Yeah, niggas just do a better job at hiding it. That's all
I know
it
Dr.
is.
I know Dr. B happy I said that.
That's growth. I'm like, what? You gonna admit that?
Look, he's
men
happy I
doing
said
shit they shouldn't be doing? What?
Mitch didn't say something misogynistic? What?
I mean,
that's really what he was thinking in that shit.
Pretty much, he know he in the wrong, but he just can't leave that shit alone. So I mean, fuck it.
I think what's behind, there's a couple of things that's behind when people are overreacting or what we would call crazy. One, there's probably been a past that has, altered or changed who they are. If not altered or changed, but has definitely affected, how they interact with other people, once they've left a, very bad relationship. The other thing is, and I've said this a million times, just don't have words to communicate. So what do? We say shit and we do shit that is ridiculous, and we come back and we might apologize and be like, all right, I'm going to stay. When there are probably red flags that somebody was carrying luggage from a previous relationship. So communicate, go get some therapy, talk about that shit. But both sides can be very harmful to each other and toxic.
Perfect way to end that subject. That was a good summary. I ain't gonna lie. So moving on to the topic of the NFL, and I think Mitch coined this phrase, is cap.
Hell yeah.
Is cap. So I'm talking about Collin Kaepernick, the NFL player who recently had finally, after 3 years of not being in the NFL, he finally gets a chance to work out for some NFL teams to potentially get a spot on a team or whatever. But the backlash was, because there was a lot of backlash from it, was that 3 hours before he was scheduled to work out for all the NFL teams, he made some demands and actually moved the workout to a location 60 miles away. He wanted his own receivers and his own film crew or whatever have his own, so you have the right to his own film. So and people was actually everybody rooting for Cap. I root for Cap because all the activism that he does, but some niggas feel like it's fucked up. He had his chance, and now only 8 teams showed up to that new location, and now he kind of was selfish about his chance. Do y'all think it was right for him to do that shit?
No.
Go ahead, Mitch.
No.
Break that down.
And the reason I say so, like at first I thought I'm like, okay, and that was a good move, but looking on it, it's like, all right, the fact that you did to try out shows that you want to be back in the league.
Yeah.
Like, you doing the same thing everybody else do. Like, if Tom Brady or Mahomes, any quarterback trying out for a team, they're going to do a tryout at a facility. It's going to be closed to the public. The only people that's going to be there is the people that's interested in that person or that prospect coming out of college. That's what it's going to be. Like, the fact that you saying the NFL, all right, they can control the narrative with the film. Control the narrative to who? The teams are there. So if the team say you ass, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. If they say you good, that's what it is. Like if you control the narrative and you got your own film and teams say, oh, you wasn't good, but you put out these clips because you got your own film saying, oh yeah, I made good throws to people on social media, like who gives a fuck? Like
I think that was
none of
his
us
main reason.
like we can't sign your ass.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? It don't matter to us. Like if that's what you're trying to do, you should have been trying to impress them. Like don't impress the masses, impress the 24 executives, scouts, whoever was there represented from whatever 24 teams. Do that. Like quit trying to appease the millions who whatever the fuck I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do now. Like I'm confused. So
Okay, so if you all thought this was about Collin Kaepernick trying to try out for a team, then you miss the whole point. The reason why Collin Kaepernick did what he did was to show you all what the NFL is trying to do, and that was, which has been an ongoing battle, which is why they settled, is to make sure that Collin doesn't sue the NFL. So in the clause that he was going to sign, he didn't sign the same injury clause thing that other athletes do. Okay? So they had put in there, and it left language in there that could be interpreted down the road, and Cap was saying, no, we're not going to do that. Furthermore, let's talk about why are we doing this on Saturday and not a Tuesday when regular tryouts are happening. And then number three, not least, why don't you want the media to be there?
He wants to control his own narrative.
So I'm all for a particularly black man controlling his own narrative, because if I sue somebody and that same company says, hey, come interview, oh, you best believe I'm not going to trust them. I'm going to make sure that if I go in that interview, I'm be like, I want a witness. If I go do, I want to control it, because the NFL has said a lot of things about Collin Kaepernick. So much that you got people believing that he really don't want to play and that he's just doing this for publicity stunt. Like, come on, fam.
Bro, I got one thing I got to correct you on what you was talking about. I agree with two of those three things you said, but the one you said, no, he said, why would they host the tryout on a Saturday? It really don't matter what day the tryout is, because it's scouts that's going.
Okay, true. All right, well, let me counter that. Why are we having a tryout anyway?
Like, I mean, it's an opportunity. The
whole reason why.
I don't know how good this dude is.
It's been 3 years.
I mean, it's been 3 years though, bro. They can't look at film from 2015 and be like, oh yeah, he's still good.
Go ahead, Mitch.
I do agree with that. Like, why are you trying out? But cool. Like, if you would have said, or if the NFL would have offered it, and you would have been like, hey, and his argument was, hey, I've accomplished this since I've been in the league. I haven't been gone 8, 9, 10 years. Why do I have to try out? Nah, I'm with you on that. I agree with that. But the fact that you agreed to try out, bro, do it. And the language in the contract, I feel like it goes both ways. Collin knows how the NFL is looking at him, and the NFL is trying to protect themselves from dealing with his shit again. Like, they know what type of person and the actions he's willing to take. So they got to cover themselves too. We're not saying that I'm siding with them, but it's a leverage thing for both sides.
I see that, but here's the thing. The only thing that I disagree with, the only thing that I take issue is that the NFL, obviously I understand them trying to protect them from being sued. Right. But that's a symptomatic approach when they can just not be racist or like.
But it's not but what racist about it though? Like,
the owners don't want to take on this
the whole blackballing thing.
Yeah.
Like they gave a nigga a tryout. Like,
no.
Because of Jay-Z. But that's another story.
The NFL did, not the owners. And the NFL is trying to make sure that they don't get sued because the owners are being racist. And that's what y'all got to understand. Like, this is bigger than Collin Kaepernick trying to actually try out. Collin's trying to prove, like, The NFL is the face, but what's behind the face of this NFL is white owners who, if you don't do it in a certain way, you won't get in. And I commend
Well,
the dude.
well, if you're looking at it like that, to kind of not to switch the subject entirely, but that's what Byron Nelson fighting in the Supreme Court now is the fact that certain places can hire you based off of race. So, shit,
It's actually almost the same thing because
it's the same exact thing. Yeah. So
it's not saying that the NFL is not doing business with black people, right? Or like Comcast. It's that we have such a conglomerate. So if y'all don't know about the Comcast case, Brian Nelson, he's suing Comcast because he's saying on the racial discrimination, and the racial discrimination is that there's not equity amongst the resources that Comcast is doing with the cable company. And if Byron wins the lawsuit, then Comcast has to give all these documents. Mm-hmm. And if those documents come up and we gonna see that Comcast been fucking over black cable networks for years. So yeah, it's the same thing with the NFL, is that the owners is like, yeah, we like black people if you do this particular thing. And Collin is saying, you should like me regardless if I don't do that. And that's
Collin feels like whatever team he plays for, that team should stand behind him no matter what choices he decides to make, is what you're saying.
I think I think that's
so him kneeling, the 49ers should have stood behind him with that.
I think that you can't blackball somebody for having political aspirations.
But here's the thing though. He was blackballed. You're right. The white owners want their black players to act a specific way because he was out for contracts, but on one condition, which is the obvious thing. But I feel like at the end of the day, like Collin Kaepernick, damn, I just lost train of thought. I really
Collin Kaepernick. What?
No, I think the argument is that at the end of the day, you're playing for the business, and if that's what the business wants, you do that. But the way the complication is, there's ways that the owners allow certain football players to be in their own identity when it fits the narrative. So you got the Aaron Rodgers and the Patrick Mahomes that fit the narrative. They're not gonna rock the boat, right? Mm-hmm. But you get a Collin Kaepernick who took his team to the Super Bowl, and I would probably argue had he had maybe more development with the offense with Jim Harbaugh, that he probably still could have been a contender, that he could have been potentially a face of the NFL until he did this kneeling shit. They're like, nah.
I remember what I was going to say now. What I was going to say was, okay, Collin Kaepernick was blackballed from the league for kneeling during the national anthem, right? Not saying that during the national anthem, disrespecting our country, right?
Even though a veteran told him to do it, yes.
Yeah, but that's the reason, right? But we have guys in the league still to this day, like Kenny Stills, who's a receiver for the Texans now. He still kneels for the national anthem to this day, but he's not getting any scrutiny or backlash for it. So what do you think that is? Like, because owners aren't going at him for still kneeling. So they're leaving it alone completely. Yeah. So it's okay for the guys to do it now, but Collin Kaepernick's not allowed to be.
I think he kind of paved the way for it.
Yeah,
he just used as a
so he sacrificed his career for other guys to have a free speech.
Definitely. I mean, and back to the whole contract situation, I think one of the main pushbacks on that as to why, I mean, that's fair to say he don't agree with the contract. I mean, niggas argue about that shit all the time. But, he been had the contracts for days now. Their main complaint is why you change it last second and make such an inconvenience for other teams. And that's one thing. Another thing, at the end of the day, I think it's all about his intentions. I mean, sure, I think he made a bad business move by moving it and making it very inconvenient. But his intention was, the NFL has been fucking him over. He's traumatized pretty much by his whole experience by the NFL. And he tried to make sure he did everything his way that he felt is right. Maybe it wasn't the best way to approach it, but at the end of the day, I think his intentions wasn't be malicious and fuck people over. and people making it sound like, oh, he did that shit on purpose. That's not the case. His intentions was good. He want to get in the NFL. He proven that he want to get in the NFL. I think Jay-Z had pull some strings, and niggas was hypocritical of Jay-Z. He making us. I don't know if he making Jay-Z proud, but he pulling strings for Cap. Now, can you fault a man for that?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If y'all are a NFL owner right now, do y'all sign him?
Am I the Dolphins? Yes.
If he can be a helper to your team, do you sign him?
Yeah, but we're also
He's a Super Bowl QB.
I feel like we speak from a biased standpoint too. True. So I think
I'm gonna say from a black man standpoint, yes, but from the white owner standpoint, no. And my reason would be, okay,
money. It's money thing.
Now if I sign you, if something don't go your way, if you get benched, if you don't start, is that a racial thing?
It ain't even just that. It's
am I gonna have to deal with that? Is that gonna be on top of the stuff that I'm already dealing with the team? Because obviously the team he's gonna go to is not gonna be a established or a good team. So on top of me dealing with that as an owner and a GM, now I got to deal with it. Like, is it worth that?
Yeah, because it is a money thing too. Because not only when you hire somebody, you got to think about the fans' reaction. Are people gonna protest against the team now? I'm giving my season tickets back because we signed Collin Kaepernick. We're a disgrace to the NFL. Owners don't want to deal with that no matter how much they need. So that's why they kind of tiptoe around Collin Kaepernick and get guys that don't bring controversy to their program. So I see, of course, from a black perspective, we're going to be like, yes, we want him to sign. But I see from a white owner's perspective, why they wouldn't necessarily. All it takes is for one person to take that risk. Shit. But who's going to take that risk?
Honestly, if you had a black market, I feel like the Falcons or something, even though they already got established QB, I think it will pop. I think some white owners might need to take the risk. They might lose some people, but they might get 50,000 more fans and lose maybe 20,000. That's a surplus. So this day and age is all about risk reward. And Cap, a lot of people are riding for Cap and want to see, especially if he flourish. Y'all team making more money than all the other teams in the NFL off the bat. If he just has a super mega story, he take y'all back to the Super Bowl.
From the black community,
conquering racism. Fuck all that shit.
Whatever team Cap did so happen to sign to, the black community is gonna have that team tough.
Jersey
but they gonna lose. They gonna gain and lose. Risk reward.
That's all business is anyway. Risk reward. Yeah. Fuck it.
Well,
we ball.
I think it's problematic as fuck that white owners are willing to make money off the backs of mostly black players if they perform a certain way, but then we can't back you up. Like your value is only on the field, but anything that's off the field is not of value. And that is because people are scared of racism. I mean, tell me why you're willing to take people who multiple times break the drug policy and up until recently multiple times have been in domestic abuse, right? But you still kept them because your primary audience was males. Now this tells me you have a black man, because he's a male, this is why I think race is real important, that he does racial issues, and now you're scared to lose your majority, which is your white males. So I think it's problematic that we can earn the money on the backs of black athletes on the field, but then off the field, when they want to stand for something, we don't want to back them.
At the end of the day, I feel like no matter what, he's not going to end up on the NFL. I'm not saying no matter what, but I don't think he's going to sign with the NFL team, even though this tryout happens.
He's done
it. It's not even with or without the whole come to my location thing. I think no matter what, he wasn't going to sign to it. No, it's not even. I'm not saying he fucked it up. I'm saying no matter what, he wasn't signing to a team. At the end of the day, if a team's going to sign you, a team's going to sign you.
Might have.
A team's gonna sign you, bro.
I feel like that whole workout wouldn't have happened if a team wasn't going to plan on signing you. I think he just fucked it up.
But plenty of niggas have tryouts and don't make teams, bro.
Right. He had a private workout with the whole NFL damn near.
Look at who it is. Of course he is.
My thing is, if one of the owners wanted him, they would do it.
They would have already done it. Yeah, they would already done it. This was like a league thing. All these teams were going to save their face. Oh, we gave Collin Kaepernick a chance. Yeah. We went and looked at him. So y'all can't tell us we didn't try. I don't think it was genuine like, oh, we're really interested in signing this guy. No, I don't think that's what it was, bro.
And the NFL was going to try to control that, in my opinion, by making it closed and saying, okay, here's the tape on Collin. And it wouldn't have been as accurate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. His intentions was to get rid of all that shit and all that. But that's my main thing. Just looking at his intentions and how he wanted to control things and how he lost his opportunity.
That's the point. That's the point I disagree with. Like, okay, cool. The NFL give flawed tape out. Whatever. They giving flawed tape to who? Who's gonna see it? Media and regular niggas like us.
And they give him more excuse to not
but I'm saying people that mattered were there and seen it in person. Yeah. So goes back to Justin's point. Regardless of what they put out, if I'm an NFL exec, I seen that shit in person. We want him.
Yeah. I mean,
the
I
tape
agree.
Don't matter. Like,
he's gonna be in the league.
Matter.
He's gonna be in the league.
Yeah, which means that to me, like I said, it's a publicity. Like you, like
the tape matters because, in the public opinion, what they could have done was sold to the public. Oh, y'all signing this dude? He's trash. And then boom.
Give him more reason not to sign him. But I agree. I agree with your point too.
They were there. They were there.
If it was real collusion, though, if it was real collusion from the NFL, they would just give him more excuse to get faulty tapes. But I'm just saying, even it don't matter which side. I'm just saying, like, his intentions was to avoid that, and that's his intention. Either whatever side it may be, whether they was going to sign him or not. He fucked it up, but he fucked it up by trying to do his way and the right way and just backfired.
I don't think he fucked anything up, bro.
But anyways, we got to go ahead and wrap this up, man. This has been another episode of the Wholesome Men podcast. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube page, man. We just started. I know this is the second video. I ain't gonna put nothing right there, so I don't know why you did that. But yeah, and also go ahead and follow us on all social media at Wholesome Men Podcast __ on IG and on Twitter, Wholesome Men. And go ahead and follow me, your boy Keith Logan, at KLogan _70 on all social media platforms. Mitch, go ahead and sign us out, bro.
Man, I'm not giving y'all my Instagram. I'll put it on like 20 episodes, and if you ain't follow me by now, you ain't gonna follow me. Go to
niggas really ain't following me either, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all one more time. JLP _63. If I don't get at least fucking 5 followers before the next podcast.
One. Just say one.
Shit.
Y'all
2.
Thirsty
I just want 2.
Y'all thirsty for attention.
I just want 2. 2 followers, and then I'm gonna keep giving it to y'all. But you already know what it is. It's your boy JLP _63. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it.
Dr. B.
Yeah, Dr. B. AKA Raspy Rodney. You can follow me.
Nobody calls you that.
Next door _4. I'm on Twitter a lot, so hit me on Twitter or IG.
Bet. This has been an episode. Y'all be blessed. Peace.